Alright, so if you've ever played D&D, you know that there are just certain things you have to experience. It's like the fantasy equivalent of a midlife crisis, except maybe like multiple times a session. So let's dive into my top picks for the top 27 experiences that every D&D party should experience. Number 1, get a quest in a tavern. Ah, yes, where else but in the ambient glow of candlelight, the hum of drunken tales, and the scent of questionable puddles on the floor? Every campaign, at least once, should start with an ominous figure in a shadowed corner handing out a quest. You think pubs are just for drinking? Think again, because before you know it, you're knee-deep in a goblin den fetching... Is that a severed head? Because nothing says adventure like accepting tasks from tipsy strangers you just met. Your parents would be so proud. Number 2, botch a stealth roll at the worst possible time. You're sneaking past a sleeping dragon, the tension is high, and then, of course, the barbarian trips on an oddly placed banana peel. Classic. It's those I immediately regret my decision moments that are just the chef's kiss in Dungeons and Dragons for us DMs. Number 3, adopt a dangerous pet. Be it a displaced baby owlbear or a mischievous pseudo-dragon or a strangely affectionate giant spider, every party needs a potentially lethal pet that, let's face it, will probably cause more chaos than the BBEG. You don't care how many eyes or legs they have, it's the murderous creature inside that counts. Number 4, haggle over a single gold. No matter how wealthy the party gets, there will always be a time when they bicker with a vendor over a single gold piece. There's no way in hell you're going to be ripped off by a gnome covered in soot. And let's be honest, it's not even about the money, it's about the principle. At number 5, the is it a mimic paranoia. It's not just chests anymore. It's doors, chairs, rugs, even the occasional suspicious-looking tankard. The fear is real, y'all, and every slight touch is preceded by a wary, I poke it with my sword gently. There's just no better satisfaction as a DM than to watch your party never trust a single room ever again. At number 6, the DM says, "So you touch it?" Ah, the 6 words you never want to hear if you're a player. You thought that ominous-looking gem was safe? The equivalent of a movie jump scare, this statement makes every adventurer second-guess their entire existence. At number 7, overplan for a simple task. A locked door? Instead of picking the lock or knocking, let's concoct a multi-layered strategy involving illusion magic, a makeshift battering ram, and an overly complicated diversion. That locked door stands between you and destiny. The warlock summons a demon for advice, the wizard's drawing schematics. Meanwhile, the barbarian's wondering why nobody's tried the doorknob. Oh, and in the end, you just knock it down because the barbarian also has no patience. 8, do fantasy drugs. It's just elf root, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Cut to your paladin trying to hug a tree because they're convinced it's in danger from the bushes on the other side of the road. It's a wild world out there. If you've ever wondered what happens when your barbarian samples some gnome-crafted hallucinogens, well, there's no better time than now to find out. Just, watch out for side effects. At number 9, attend a fantasy ball. Every party deserves to feel like Cinderella. Who doesn't love good masquerades? Get those fancy dresses and suits on. Dance with elven lords. Sure, you came for the dance, the intrigue, the exotic foods, but plot twist, there's a cult downstairs and they've misplaced their sacrificial dagger. And you, party members, inevitably stop some sort of assassination or heist, and the party goes on. At number 10, the Tavern Brawl. An iconic D&D experience when diplomacy fails, tables fly, and bards, well, they're just there to serenade the chaos. Did the gnome just body slam a troll? At number 11, almost end the world. It was just a gemstone. Who knew it would unleash an ancient evil? But hey, fixing our mistakes is half the fun, right? Every party should know what it's like to go read the map and accidentally read the scroll with the ancient prophecy instead. Classic mix-up. Now there's an ominous cloud overhead and the ground's shaking. At number 12, get a castle as a home. Every adventurer dreams of settling down in a fortress loaded with cannons and traps and treasure and a dungeon. But remember, home insurance doesn't cover dragon attacks, but at least you have a courtyard. At number 13, get betrayed by an NPC you once trusted. Ah, the sting of betrayal. Every party should know the humbling and jading feeling of having that one person you trusted stab you in the back, and double the credit if they're also the hot character. That friendly blacksmith, secret cultist, the old librarian, arch-lich in disguise. Trust no one. Your castle's cool, but remember that butler you hired? He's selling secrets to the necromancer next door. Of course he is. Trust issues intensify. At number 14, travel to a new plane. Your party has done a lot of adventuring and a quick vacation is in order. The Shadow Realm sounds lovely this time of year. Just, pack some garlic and maybe a silver weapon. But honestly, every party just needs to travel to a new plane of existence because sometimes the grass really is just greener in the Feywild. Or more neon? At number 15, attend a Gladiatorial arena. Hey, there's a tournament in town. Nothing says tourists like cheering for a naked dwarf in a gelatinous cube. But when the fight ends early and the king gets bored, well, now you were the lucky winners of today's lottery. As a spectator, it's popcorn and cheers. As a competitor, it's how did I get roped into this? Either way, it's unforgettable if you survive. At number 16, have High Seas Pirate Arc. Every party should know what it's like to swap dungeons for ships and goblins for pirates and treasure chests for, well, bigger treasure chests. Yar, matey. Plus, how can you turn down the captain with a pet displacer beast? Speaking of displacer beasts, this here is Tobias. If you leave a comment down below with the timestamp he shows up, I might just shout you out in the next video. But only if Tobias likes you, because if my displacer kitten doesn't like you, I just don't trust you. Roll for animal handling. At number 17, have a dream or nightmare that turns out to be prophetic. On the pirate ship, you dreamed of a giant chicken. It's telling you to turn back or to make an omelet. Prophetic dreams are so vague, man. But then you find out it wasn't just a dream or bad mushrooms. Your dream was real. The purple frog will guide the way. At number 18, forget to check for traps the one time you needed to. Nothing humbles a rogue faster than missing the most obvious tripwire because they were too busy gloating. Every single party will inevitably feel that sting of feeling invincible. Who cares about doors anymore? And then realizing, oh, there was a sign that said totally not a trap. Well, that was a clear giveaway. At number 19, steal from a party member and pretend you didn't. Now, here's a bold move, but every party will definitely feel this one at some point. You're stuck in that net and you notice your wizard buddy has a shiny new amulet, but it's okay, you'll give it back. Probably. At number 20, trust a shady NPC because they're attractive. Ah, the allure of a chiseled jaw or a sultry voice. They've got a secret map or some sort of dangerous quest for you, wink wink. Spoiler, it's a trap, but they're so pretty. Remember, looks can be deceiving and that handsome stranger might just want your gold or your soul. At 21, break out of jail. No campaign is complete without a daring prison break. Extra points if it involves disguises, inside men, or a strategically placed cake. Bars can't hold adventurers. Cue the classic jailbreak montage. At number 22, have a shopping episode. Potions? Check. New armor? Check. A 3-hour debate on whether to buy the blue or the green cloak? Check. Sure, there's a world to save, but there's also a sale on healing potions and fancy hats. At number 23, ride a flying animal of some kind. Mounts are so passé. Why ride a horse when you can saddle up on a hippogriff or a flying carpet if you're more like Aladdin? Griffins, dragons, flying snails, I don't know, it's D&D. The sky's the limit. Just remember to hang on tight. At number 24, open a portal and have no idea where it leads. Every party should feel that burning pain of deciding whether that portal they just opened is safe. Could be a treasure trove, could be the 9 hells. Life's all about taking chances, but we all know curiosity killed the cat, or in this case, teleported them to a realm of flesh monsters and yarn. Oops. At number 25, slaughter something and find out they were a-okay the whole time. Every party will get used to the slashing and the blood and the gore, and then there's the one time, congratulations, you've defeated the menacing town protector. Oh, they were giving the Heimlich. Oh, you might want to lay low for a while. You thought they were monsters, but they were just celebrating a little festival. Cue the awkward apologies. At number 26, set up camp and forget to set a watch. This one is especially common at higher levels because, let's face it, having that double-digit level on your character sheet just starts to make you feel like gods, but nothing wakes you up faster than an uninvited goblin trying to nab your coin purse, or that one assassin that promised to get revenge, and newsflash, that's tonight. A night under the stars, an ambush at dawn. Really should have seen that coming. And finally, at number 27, give up on a puzzle and just try to smash through the door. Bludgeoning through the campaign is possible if you're a murder hobo, and sometimes brute force is the answer. Let's be real, that intricate, riddle-crafted door was just asking for it. Anyways, there you have it, 27 things every party should experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if you think I forgot something or if there's some other iconic thing that you think every party should experience. As always, forge on, my friends, and we'll see you next time, adventurers.